Hey guys, it's Friday Chicken here, and today I'm just bringing you a quick tutorial on how to make this nice rainbow sort of intro. I did an intro on this a few days ago and a speed art on it, so go check that out, it's on my channel. So you see you get rainbow forming in and some text coming along, looking very nice and simple. Okay, so let's crack on. Get a new thing here. Okay, what you want to do is start off by getting a tube. Looks very dull, nothing like a rainbow really, is it? Okay, and on the inner radius on the tube, change it to 100 to 150. And the rotation segments to 25. And the cap segments to 3. And the height, so about 125 to 130, depending on how you want it to look. So I'm going to go for about 100 because 100's quite nice. And the height segments, keep that to 1 and change the orientation to +Z, so it's standing up. And then click the fillet tab and change the segments to 15 and the radius to 25. Use up 25 to 30 and then you get a nice finish. Okay, now what you want to do is click on slice, click it and change the from to 180 and the to 360, so you get sort of like a half-eaten donut kind of thing. Okay, go to object. Okay, you get all these things and copy and paste this. Can't copy and paste loads of times because it won't work out, it'll go all weird and your intro won't look very nice, so you have to do it all individually. I'm gonna make 7, so on here as you see I've got 50 difference, so go to tube 1 and change the inner radius to 150 and then the outer radius to 200. And then copy and paste again and do this over and over again. So 200 to 250, copy paste, 250 to 300, copy and paste, 300 to 350, copy and paste, 350 to 400, copy paste, paste, and then 400 to 450. So now you're going to get this sort of weird looking thing, and then what you want to do is just highlight all the tubes, go to object and change the radius of the fillet to 25, and then you get all your segments of the rainbow, can I say. Okay, now that's okay, we'll do the animations now. So what you'll do is highlight, hold control, hit the tube 1, so the bottom tube, the 3rd tube, the 4th tube and the last tube, so you get something that looks like this. Go to slice. Okay, and then what you want to do is on the from you want to change that to 360, so it goes like this, and then hit the little keyframe button which is down here, so click the hold control and hit the little circle and it should go red to make a keyframe down here. Let me just change this to 150. Move along. I'm going to move to about frame 100 and then change this to 180 again and hit keyframe. So you get the sort of transition where they move in and up and around. Okay, now just highlight the other tubes, the ones that haven't already been keyframed, and change the from is it? Okay, change the from to 3. Oh no, I'm sorry, I've got this wrong. Change the 2 to 180. to the other side, keyframe that, move to 100 keyframes and change that to 360 and keyframe it again, so you get this sort of transition like the intro I made. They just slide to each other and boom. Okay, and let's get into the fun part of making the materials. So I'm just going to move to frame 100 so I can see other things. I'm going to make our first one, I'm going to make a nice red. Yep. Okay, so you're just going to go to the, I'm going to make a nice bright red, make it luminance. I'm going to change that one to red. I'm going to turn the brightness down to about 50, about 52. Turn off specular and click reflection, hit 10, maybe 12. Fresnel, yeah, that's about 25, 24, so you get this nice glossy red. I'm going to make 6 copies of this, so I have 7 different copies, and I'm going to do different colours, so I'm going to make a nice orange. Nice. 244, 170 to get the nice same colour. Nah, it's more of a goldy colour. Let's look on here. That's more of an orangey colour. Yeah. That's a 255, and what else was it? 128, and you get this nice orange. Next one, I'm gonna make a nice yellow. I'm gonna make a nice bright yellow, like yellow. There you go. Yeah, that's nice. What else? I'm gonna make a green. Got a green. I'm gonna make a nice lime green because I can. I'm gonna make a nice light blue. That sort of colour. So 0, 204, 255. We've got to make a nice dark blue and a nice purple. Yeah, 255 and a 4. The last one, make a nice purple. Yeah, it's nice. 161, 255. And there you go, we've got all our nice colours. So you can just do, just put them on there, any order you want, doesn't really matter. I'm going to play around with the settings in a minute so you can get this to nice, look really nice. So we keep running it now, that's what you're going to get, something like that. And if what you do is make your own studios, I can teach you how to do that. So that's really the basis of what I did, and just put some things in. What we're going to do now is make a studio for this. So what we're going to do is go get a plane and get a bend, I don't know what this tab is, sorry, and make the bend a child of the plane, and on the bend change the strength to 90 and the rotation, the H, to minus 90 and the B to minus 90, so you get this nice bend here. And then on the plane, if you just make, I'm just going to make this about 5,000 to 5,000 just to say this is just for tutorial purposes. So you've got like a nice studio. Grab all the tubes, hit Alt G, rename this to Rainbow. Hit that, and pull that forwards and down the tiniest bit so you can't see it. There you go. So it looks like they just pop out the ground. right there. Okay, now make a nice, get a white. You can do this whatever you want, really. You can make a black one, you can make a blue one, doesn't really matter. White, and turn the radius down to about 40, 44. Yeah, apply that. So now you've got your own little studio. And things like it goes grey from here to white, and then that pops out there. Okay, settings. Come into your render settings and go to output 1280 by 720. Yeah, and anti-aliasing, best still image 1:1 by 2:2. Okay, going to have effect, ambient occlusion, and global illumination. Click the GI mode and go to IR plus QMC still image. Go to irradiance cache. Go to low on the I don't know how to say it, samples, and the record density down to preview. So now if I get that like that, it's going to get a render region. I'm just going to render that. You get this nice sort of, instead of that thing to this, so you get like a nice like shadowing going around the rainbow. So yeah, this is basically what I did. You can add some camera motions in there, so like from here to here, so it goes on as that's being made. And then really, if you make your keyframe longer, like your timeline, so at 100, if you so get your tune number 1, your number 2, your number 4, and your number 6. So from 180, keyframe that again, and then at 200, say, so at keyframe 103, hit the keyframe button again and go to 200. Go to about 150 and go to, say, keyframe 300, and then change it to 360 again. Keyframe. Go to here. Go to 150. Get the other tubes. Keyframe it again. Go to 300. Change it to 180. Keyframe it. See when you, what happens now, it'll come up, but then it'll hit it and it'll go through the floor, as you can see here, and then stop to spring back, and you don't want that. So what you need to do is highlight all the tubes. Keyframe a little bit longer. Highlight all the keyframes and go into interpolation and change it to linear. So now you get this sort of motion. So it'll come up, it'll come around, it'll hit the floor, doesn't go through, stays for those 50 keyframes, and then moves back. Okay, so this is basically everything I did with this intro. You can add some text in there, whatever. Okay, I hope this helped. Okay, it's been Joe with Royal Chicken. It's Royal Chicken from Joe, and I'll see you in the next story. Oh, and plus, put some tutorial ideas in the comments below. They help me. Likes, favourites, everything. Okay, thank you. Bye.